Ons verwelkom nou ons korrespondent in die VSA, Simon Marks. Simon, there's a win for the Democrats in the House and, of course, for the Republicans a little bit more in the Senate. But what is the groundswell of sentiment amongst the ordinary voters?
Look, I mean, ordinary voters on both sides of the aisle, Frick, were entirely galvanised by this election. There was a 9% swing to the Democrats. Does that amount to the blue wave that they were hoping for? Does it amount to the full repudiation of Donald Trump's polarising approach to politics? Not really, and that's one of the reasons why the Republicans are able to celebrate the fact that President Trump is now going to enjoy a larger majority of Republicans in the Senate than he previously enjoyed, even while the Democrats are about to take control of the House of Representatives, and as a result of that will be able to block many of President Trump's legislative initiatives. The president is on his feet at the White House right now. He is taking personal credit for the fact that the number of Republican seats in the Senate has grown, and he's blaming the losses in the House of Representatives on retirements and the fact that he says that the Republicans were outspent by the Democrats. It's a new dawn here, but analysts are divided over precisely what these results mean.
Well, he's now in a position, as Clinton and Obama has been in the past, the lame duck situation. But how lame will he be?
Well, I think that's the big question. Is this the beginning of the end for Donald Trump? Is this the foundation that the Democrats need to lay in order to win the presidential election in 2020? Or are we now going to enter 2 years of scorched earth politics in which President Trump turns his fire on those new Democrats coming into the House of Representatives, personified by an old Democrat, Nancy Pelosi, who's now going to become the Speaker of the House and almost certainly the top target for President Trump's Twitter campaign. And the truth of the matter was perhaps best expressed a few hours ago by the president's son, Donald Trump Jr., who took to Twitter telling people that the 2020 presidential election cycle starts right now. That's an indication that within the Trump inner circle, they recognise that the president isn't going to be able to get much done from a legislative perspective for the next 2 years. But he is going to start building towards that 2020 presidential election immediately.
Do you believe the Democrats in the House will do their best to actually pull him down now in the next 2 years?
There's no question that they've got the power to do that as a result of their majority in the House of Representatives. They have subpoena power. They can institute all sorts of investigations into what's been going on at the highest levels of government under Donald Trump's administration. The president issued a warning to them today on Twitter, suggesting that House Democrats should be very careful about launching investigations of his White House. Two can play at that game, he said on Twitter, indicating that he wouldn't hesitate to launch investigations of Democrats if they come after him. That's an indication of where the political language here and the tone is going to go in the months ahead. There'll be some limited talk today about everybody working together, but nobody really believes that's going to happen.